Footwork is one of the key ingredients to being a better boxer. After all, if your feet's not right, how do you expect to throw your hands? And like we just seen them champion boxers there, all of them have got great footwork that's helped them have success in boxing. Now, whether you're doing this because you want to be a world champion or you want to just be good in the gym, if you improve on these 4 things, I guarantee you that you will improve instantly the next time you're in the gym. And I also guarantee you that you're making at least 2 of these mistakes. And also at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a drill that helped me win a bronze medal in the Olympic Games that I think you should do for just 1 minute before every single session that you do. This drill is an absolute game changer, so make sure you hang around till the end and watch that. Starting with number 4, this is a mistake that you're probably making or you've definitely seen someone else making, and it's this. And if you can't tell what I'm doing here, you're definitely making this mistake. And that is bringing your feet together after you throw a punch or combination. And I actually remember as a 10-year-old being in the boxing gym, senior boxers who'd been fighting for years, they're whacking the bag and bringing the feet together like this, then back to the stance, ba, 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 ba. And I used to think, that's what you're supposed to do in boxing. But my friend, it is definitely not, because if you're in this position here, not only can you not throw any punches, and if someone attacks you while your feet together like this, you're off balance and you can't move properly. So that's why you need to keep your feet apart at all times. If my feet's apart, not only can I move a lot better, but I'm always in them positions to be able to throw punches and get out of there as well, because it's your feet that gets you into range to land punches and get you out of danger as well. Bringing them together is only going to put you back into danger. But to be honest, if you were in a fight and you are out of range, you can put your feet together, you can put your hands behind your back, you can pick your nose, maybe not with a boxing glove on, you can do whatever you want, but you never want to train like that, because you're going to get into them habits, and once you're into a habit, it's so hard to get out of them. Number 3 is this. See if you can see what I'm doing wrong. Can you see it? Huh? Well, if you can't, you're probably doing it, and that is, my feet is on the one line there. If you're moving forwards and backwards with your feet in a straight line, you're not going to get any power in your punches, because look, I can't rotate properly. And as well, if I'm on this line, my balance is gone as well. It's as if I'm on a beam in a gymnastics class and I'm going to fall off. So what you need to do is have a line in between your feet, like this. Now, my balance is so strong here. I can rotate properly with any punch that I throw. And when I move like this, I'm always in a position to throw power punches. You want your front foot pointing at 1 o'clock, your back foot pointing at 2 o'clock, if you're orthodox like me. And this right here is perfect to be able to move and punch with power. And the drill I'm going to show you at the end will really help with all of these. Okay, moving on to number 2. See if you can pick up the mistake here. Right? It's hard for me to do it because I'm out of that habit. And that is moving and landing on your heel before you land on your toe. Heel, toe, just like this. Very common mistake. I see lots of professional fighters doing this as well. Now I'll tell you why we do this, and I'm going to tell you what you should be doing. We do this because every day as human beings, how do we walk? We walk heel, toe. So we're in this habit of landing on our heel every time we step. And that follows on into boxing. But now let's say if I move forward and I land like this, and then someone throws a punch at me or attacks me and I've got to move back. I can't really push back off me heel. I'm not going to go very far. So I'm going to end up standing there and taking the punches here. Compared to the other way, if I'm moving forward on my toe and then someone decides to attack me, what can I do? Whoom. Push straight off on the toe. So I can push forward and backward. And then another thing, it's easier to feint when you land on your toe. If I'm like this, it feels hard to feint. Compared to this, I can feint better. And then throwing punches. How can I throw a punch if I'm landing like this? I mean, I can, but it's not going to be very powerful because it's hard to get your full weight behind the punch compared to the alternative when you land on your toe first and your toe and your hand land at the same time and it looks like this. Moving on to number 1 before I show you this drill at the end. See if you can see what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, crossing them feet. What I see is people moving to their right and they move the left foot first, and you end up in this position here. This is a terrible position. And when I freeze in this position, you can see why, right? Because I can't throw any punches from here and I'm really off balance. The same if I move to my left, I never want to move my right foot first and cross these feet like this. Instead, moving left foot first, moving right foot first. Now a little tip for this. If you move your left foot 20 inches, your back foot needs to follow 20 inches. That there keeps that line in between your feet. So we're not making that mistake that we talked about in number 2, where the line is crossed or the feet's on the same line. The distance that you move them feet have got to be the same, which is keeping that line in between your feet all times, no matter where you're moving. So moving left, left foot first, moving right, right foot first. And what this allows me to do is it allows me to be able to punch as I move. And see, I can move and I can punch by keeping that space in between my feet and not crossing over. Okay, so time for this amazing drill that's not only going to help you get out of all of them bad habits if you're doing any of them, but it will also help you with your breathing and relaxing. But before I show you that, mate, I just want to say thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel and watching all of my videos. What I'm going to do for you is give you a free video package that I've created. I call this the ideal punching method, where you will identify your mistakes, you will drill them out, you will execute on them, you will analyze the mistakes, and then you will level up. And I've created this step-by-step video package with downloadable material, and it's all for free to say thank you from me to you. Click the link below and I will email you this video package for free. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for the support over the years. So make sure you click that link after you watch the rest of this great video. Okay, so this drill here, I recommend you do this drill after you've finished your warm-up or jump rope before you do your training session. So this drill is fantastic. I'm going to give you 3 different variations of it, which are progressions. And starting with the first one, you're going to be in your boxing stance with your hands down. See, I've got that line in between my feet. I'm really relaxed. I'm going to get on my toes and I'm going to move forwards, backwards, side to side. Forwards, backwards, side to side. Now this is the first variation of it, right? Well, what I'm doing here, I'm focused on the footwork and the breathing. Nothing else, just staying relaxed. And that's why the hands are down, is because I'm focusing on that breathing, focusing on staying relaxed. Now variation 2 is exactly the same as 1, but I'm going to have my hands up, chin down, staying relaxed, keeping them feet apart. I'm moving around, moving forward, back, side to side, totally relaxed, like this. Now variation 3 is I'm going to add some head movement into it as well to make me look like a pro. So I'm here, I'm moving my head like this, moving forwards, back, side to side, moving the head in between, and I should look like a professional boxer. I bloody hope so anyway, because I was one. Now you've mastered the feet, now you need to know how to master the bag and look like a professional while you're hitting the heavy bag. That's why I created this video right here, where I show you how to look like a pro when you're hitting the heavy bag. Click here and watch this video next.